There are two factors in really honing in on your niche that I think most people ignore to their detriment. And here's what they are. The first one, so when we're looking at who we're trying to reach, I often use the language of Island A and Island B. Your client's on Island A when you meet them, and they've got a problem. But there's two criteria to that problem that, again, get ignored. So here they are. Number one, they must be at a place where they believe this problem must change. Not that it could change, should change, might change. Wouldn't it be nice if it changed? Someday it'll change. Can't wait till it changes. Must change. That means a certain amount of urgency. That means it's got to be now. They want it to change now, yeah? So it must change now. That's the first thing. Because if it's not at that point, they're probably just not going to spend the money. Why would they take the financial, emotional, social risk of working with you? Why would they take all the time to work with you if it's a someday? Most of us don't. A lot of people try to sell prevention and they're still trying. Second thing is that not only that it must change, but that they realize they need help. This is a really critical piece. They need to be at that point where they realize, I can't do this on my own. I've tried it on my own and it hasn't worked out. I've tried just doing YouTube videos, reading some books, and I'm still stuck. I need some outside help and guidance. And those two things, that it must change and that it must change now, and that I need help with the changing of it, that's what I would call a breaking point. And that breaking point doesn't come randomly. So what's important is to think about, for your ideal clients, where and when does that happen? Let me just repeat that. Where and when, two words. Where and when. Those are both important words. Where, this wake-up call tends to happen in similar places. Maybe it's in their bedroom, maybe it's in the kitchen, maybe it's driving to work, maybe they're out dancing, maybe they're talking with a friend at a cafe. See what I'm saying? There is a particular where when it happens, and there's a when. Maybe it's early in the morning, maybe it's late at night, maybe it's the middle of the day. There are probably some patterns that you could bet on of where and when these things happen. And one of the ways you can know you've got this is you draw it out, Island A. Who is this person and where are they? What's happening? What time is it? See if you can actually draw it out. I got this from Ingrid Lill, who is a business coach with a pencil, and I think it's so true. So those are my thoughts for you today in honing your niche. Really focus on those two things for Island A. When is it a must that they change now, this problem solved now? And when is that moment where they realize they need help with it? Because if you can identify what that moment is and speak to that in your on your website and your write-ups for what you do, you're going to find a much stronger response. And if you can figure out where and when those things happen and figure out how to reach them in or just after those moments, what the hubs are, in other words, you're going to do a lot better as well. So that's my thought for today. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button as you leave, and the little bell icon. You'll be notified of more videos. And of course, marketingforhippies.com is my video. Pop by there. There's a bunch of free stuff. Thanks, everyone.